So my name's James Knight and I live in a city called Shenzhen, which is in southern China. And there's been a handful of outbreaks of COVID-19 in China recently, so I thought it'd be a good idea to go and get my booster shot. Last time I got 2 doses of the Sinovac vaccine, and you know, I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to get the Pfizer, but the Pfizer's not available in China. First time I got the Sinovac vaccine, you know, I felt kind of sick. You know, I had aches all over my body, a headache, and I felt very, very tired. And the same happened the next time I got the vaccine as well. And, you know, my feeling towards these vaccines is that, of course, the pros outweigh the cons. So, even though I got side effects, I feel like it's still worth it for me to go and get these vaccines. So, also, I kind of want to be seen to be doing my bit, so that's why I'm going to get the vaccine today. So I'm at the Hong Kong Shenzhen University Hospital, which is probably one of the most famous hospitals in Shenzhen, and it's famous for having international medicine. It's a bit of a fancy hospital. And I'm going to get my vaccine done here. Now, in order to get my vaccine, I believe I need to get a test for COVID-19. So I need to find the testing centre first, get my test, and then they'll allow me to go and get my vaccination. Now, in China, sometimes they can be a little bit sensitive about filming. So to be polite, I don't actually think I'm going to film getting my vaccine. I'm going to put the camera away, and then after I've got my vaccine, we'll have a good talk about it. So I've just been and got my booster dose, and when I got in there I thought I'd have to get a COVID test, but it turns out that the COVID test is no longer a requirement to enter the hospital. So I got in fairly easily, walked to the end of the hospital where the vaccination centre was, and went and got my vaccine. When I walked in, there was an awful lot of forms to fill in, quite a lot, where I had to repeatedly sign my name and repeatedly write the date. Really got quite a big cluster of forms. And then you go and then you have to show this barcode which you get when you fill in for an appointment, because you've got to fill the appointment in on an app, and then you scan the barcode, and then they use that barcode to identify who you are, so that all of your vaccine information can be uploaded to your health code, like your health QR code here in China. And you know, it's all quite straightforward. The forms are in English and stuff. Probably easier if you can speak a little bit of Chinese. You know, like I can speak just about enough to get by in the admin centre. So, you know, obviously speaking Chinese helps with the nurses and stuff. And then I went and got my vaccine. And then once you got your vaccine, you come out and you have to sit in a waiting area for 30 minutes. And they won't let you leave until you've sat there in the waiting area for 30 minutes, and then you can go. And you've got to take the forms, because they also give you a form that verifies that you've had doses of Sinovac, which could come in handy perhaps in the future for travelling. Now, you know, I kind of find that in the Western world, vaccines to be a bit of a controversial topic recently. You know, there seems to be a bit of a vaccine culture going on. And my opinion on this vaccine is, don't mind getting it at all. But I'm hoping that this is the last one. You know, like, I'm quite a young man, and I think I'll be, you know, I'm quite healthy, so I think I'll be alright, you know. But if society says I've got to get another vaccine, then I guess I've got to. But I just hope this is the last one. I'm a bit sick of making these COVID videos. They're a little bit tiring now. So I think next week, my next video, it's going to be a little bit more interesting. Wouldn't mind getting the old drone out and get some nice drone shots. But, you know, this is a reflection of what's going on in my life. And this is what's going on in my life. And I'm glad I got the booster shot. And I've got that done. So I can move on now. Hopefully I don't feel sick later. I hope you like my video. Please like and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.